Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Everything is Crab. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Let's get into it. I think we are going to take Pacifist and try to get the vegan option by not dealing any damage, which is kind of unfortunate because especially starting in the desert, leveling is very slow. I mean, Tail's good. I don't. I had already gotten it before I had thought about this in the past, but I don't know if dealing damage with uh, charmed allies. Oh wow. Okay. Uh. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Um. I don't know if dealing damage with charmed allies counts towards dealing or dealing no damage in a run. I do know for a fact that spikes count. So you can't do spikes. Um, sure, we'll take tail wag. I guess we're gonna find out. Take some more dodge. Go figure. Right as I leave the desert, because it's a heat wave, it starts blizzarding in here. Let's go figure. Okay. Well, as much as I would love to take Jaws, I guess because we already have the shell, we can take the movement speed. Um. Hmm. Okay, let's increase the nighttime. I actually think Nocturnal is very, very good. And what's unfortunate is, had we taken some of the other good stuff, like for instance, we could have taken Jaws, and then, ooh, get some dodge. We could have taken Nocturnal, or we could have taken Jaws, and then we could have evolved it into, I don't know if it's like Shadow Jaws or, yeah, you don't have access to the compendium here. There is terrain adaptation. Oh, okay, you can just get terrain adaptation as a stat now. That's like pretty dang good. Let's go ahead and get rid of elusive so we don't see it anymore. Because I think it's like Night Hunter or something is the upgrade for Jaws that at night you deal 50% increased damage or something like that, and it is, wow, is that significant. Because I don't know what the order of operations are on it per se, but if you take Nocturnal, which increases how long the night is, and also increases how much damage you do at night, I mean, it is an astronomical amount of damage. So maybe keep an eye out for that combo in the future, because it is fantastic. I would definitely recommend. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna find out here in the future, because our bee wolf is now has now attacked and killed stuff, so we'll have to see if that counts as dealing damage. An unfortunate part is we don't have the greatest amount of defenses at the moment. Like, we don't. You start with 3 regen now. I don't know if that is like just for the lower difficulties. Like, maybe once you get to higher pressures, you won't be able to, or it like takes away your starting regen or something. That would be a pretty common like ascension style thing, I feel. But so we only really have, okay, scavenger. We only really have 3 regen. Like we have a very minor amount of damage resist. It's definitely interesting. What also I find interesting is so for the first boss, as long as nothing else happens, you will always fight, like the first boss will spawn right as it's turning day, so like it'll spawn here in just a few moments. But we took the thing that increases the nighttime, but it doesn't, we haven't seen that increase. Like we would assume that it would still be night when we're going to fight this boss. Okay, Shelephant, pretty easy boss to kite out as long as you got a tree or something. Whoa, and as long as it decides it wants to actually go the normal way. Okay, nothing too bad here. Oop, and also as long as you can see the trunk attack. Not being able to see it behind that tree there was unfortunate. Oh, and we almost got hit by it again. Okay. Easy peasy so far. Oh, well, yep. Okay, what are we hoping to see from the boss? I mean, obviously, Ruminant wouldn't be bad. Arms and legs, obviously fantastic. We want to see arms and legs to become 10 crustacean. So yeah, nothing crazy. I mean, I still would really like to make like a pollinator run work, but I feel like you basically have to have a pioneer to run pollinator. You know, the 50% increased. Speaking of which, and we have arms and legs. Which do we want to do first? Speed is very good. Feeding distance is obviously good. You know, let's go speed first. Being fast because we have to kite out bosses and stuff, especially because now we're gonna have to re-kite out this boss. This is one of the things that I was talking about like it might have been last episode or a couple episodes ago. You know, you de-aggro the boss runs away, but the boss re-aggro's onto you like immediately. It's a little frustrating. I'm kind of curious why the boss doesn't just despawn, because I guess the idea, oh, this is not good. This elite cat, or this alpha cat might like actually be able to like closely one-shot me. Nomadic, perfect. Because if you think about it, you know, if an animal gives up chase on you, which is essentially what that is, you figure it would just run off, you know, you wouldn't see it again. So it is weird to me that it can just like immediately re-aggro onto you. Like, and for all I know, there might be a built-in mechanic that's like, oh, it won't re-aggro onto you for like 10 seconds or something, and I'm just too slow and it re-aggros. But it really doesn't seem like it gives you that much time. But that's one of those things where we just might not know how it works. Forager. It is unfortunate that I do think we are a little hamstringed because we didn't get Ruminant. Okay, dude. He sat down to eat the meat instead of running away. That is annoying. Because since we aren't fighting anything, we aren't. It's a lot harder for us to just stick around and eat food. Like, you know, we're eating food like 50% of the way and then leaving because otherwise we're just gonna get eaten. But it's tough. I'm not sure. And he just sat down and ate food again. Mechanics of this game can be a touch frustrating sometimes, but I don't think it's anything that bad. Ooh, okay. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, and it's blizzarding now, so now we're just cooked. Oh, and my save spot got farted on. Okay, I charmed him right before he... Oh, 5 points for exoskeleton? Yeah, we're definitely taking that. Okay, let's take some feeding speed and some regen. We definitely could use some regen. This is not ideal. I would like these guys to go away. Snout. Mushrooms will appear as side screen indicators. Beak, leech, and trunk. Every poisonous mushroom consumed increases your poisonous damage by 10%. Holy crap. Okay, Snout seems absolutely crazy. Oh hey, we finally saw Scuttle at something other than common. I'm not gonna lie though, it does seem to be pretty much identical. I am just tapping it though. Maybe if I hold it? No. I mean, I think it is technically better than nothing. Okay, we finally got Nocturnal, which is basically the whole reason we took those 2 increased nighttime ones. Which, I mean, isn't even going to really help us out that much, because it's not like we're taking anything that really synergizes with night. But it is what it is. One thing that I don't know that I would be curious is if... Oh, hump, fantastic. If things like spawn more at night or something. I have no reason to believe they would, but it would be interesting if like, because it would make sense if less things spawned at night, because not as many animals are nocturnal as they are pectoral? No, that's a muscle. But yeah, no, I know there is a correct word for, you know, being awake mostly during the day, but it is not. It is in fact not pectoral, the muscle group, or whatever it is. Oh, this is okay. I was not paying attention to the time because I was just yapping. So now we have Claudia, who I personally think is one of the bosses that I am the worst at. And, okay. More dodge, because I have a feeling we're gonna need it. Oh my lord. Ooh. Okay, you know, honestly, Scuttle's kinda good, I'm gonna be real with you. It is throwing me off a little bit that you can only go left and right with it, like you can't dodge upwards. But it is very funny. Oh, there's not even anything else in the pit for the boss to aggro onto. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Scuttle. I guess, you know what, I'll just take small. Oh, I did dodge, that's nice. Pick up some of this healing food and then get out of here. Oh, I am in a danger zone here. Okay, that surprisingly wasn't too bad. I do have a feeling that now that I've seen the like toxic snout or whatever that increases your poison damage by 10% for every poisonous mushroom you've consumed, that to me seems like that can get crazy very, very quickly. And I think is probably very, very strong. Okay, ruminant. Exactly what we want. Oh, and Claudia has re-aggroed onto us. And we are taking damage from the blizzard. Leave me alone. Leave me alone! Okay. Well, oh. Gain a random ally, sure. Some more regeneration. Oh, looks like something died like right outside of this hidey hole. That is unfortunate for it. Okay, let's see if I can get this Krabby Bear to aggro Claudia here, because the Krabby Bear are actually quite strong. I do think it is very funny. Some more senses. Come here, Krabby Bear. More ruminant. Okay, well, I guess they just de-aggroed on their own. I will say Snout is interesting. The putting the mushrooms as markers, I think, is not great when you aren't picking them up, because you just have a very large amount of markers on your screen now. So, I mean, I have some pretty good senses. I'm hoping... I do want poison resist, but I would kind of like that at a higher tier. Okay. Okay, we can finally get out of the snow biome, because this is just absolutely nonsense. Okay, so... yeah, there are so many mushrooms. I guess it's one of those things where when you're just running around avoiding most things, I guess I never really realized how many mushrooms actually, like, spawn and stuff, you know? Like, this seems like a lot of mushrooms. Sure, why not? Looks like medical and stinging? I don't think that was enough for that to be poisonous. Poisonous plus something. Poisonous plus yummy. Sure, why not? We got some okay borderline poison resist. Stinging, sure. You know what'll also be interesting? I don't see any reason why it would be, because I don't think there's anything else in the game that works this way. But I would be interested to see if eating so many poisonous mushrooms from the snout is retroactive. Again, I would be very surprised if that's the case, because I can't think of anything. I should have taken fungoid there, I don't know why I didn't. I can't think of anything else that has done that. Let's see. No, because it says current 0. Okay, I mean, plus 2.2 speed for each 10% senses. Yeah, I am pretty speedy now. Oh, and less to level up? Okay. It's looking pretty good. Finish off exoskeleton. Sure, we'll take molting just because it's more crab points, as I call them, because I don't know how to say that word. Sure, tail wag, medical, less to level up, hallucinogenic, sure. No! It's took the legendary meat. Dang it. Sure, more hollow bones, less to level up. Okay, I think I might be able to snag... Yes, haha! I don't want any of these. Sure, we'll take fungoid. More herbivore. Ooh, thank you for the good food. I suppose I probably should attempt to molt, but I'm gonna be honest. Oh my lord, this is so many levels. Like an unreasonable amount of levels. Okay, geez. I mean, between the fact that it already is only we already only need 50% to level up, then getting I think we're at 3 out of the 4 right now. Oh, we're at 5 out of 5 for less points needed to level up. So I mean, we are significant. Ooh. Aha, more poison resist. I would have liked to have seen that at a higher level, but it is what it is. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to get a molt off, which not ideal. I would like some extra stats, but suppose we can only do so much. Oh my word. This is ridiculous. I am leveling up way too much. Let's see, stinging, sure. No effects, sure. Sand shark coming after me. Omnivore, nice. Yeah, I've never seen quite this many, or I've never realized that there's been quite this many mushrooms. Like, this is a very significant amount of mushrooms. More omnivore. I would love to be able to level up omnivore, but I just do not think it is in the cards. Our poison resistance will be at 75% poison resistance. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. Okay, poisonous and yummy, sure. Might as well finish our feeding speed. Oh, she stole the charm from me. That is very interesting. I would not have assumed that that would have been how that worked. I'll just go ahead and take omnivore. As much as much as I would love to level up omnivore more, I just don't really think it's in the cards. Come on, shoot another fart cloud. Dang. And let's put it off for a little bit. Oh, okay, I dodged. As in, like, the stat, not because I'm, like, good and I dodged. Sure, more tail. Okay. Well, the fact that we are full speed, basically, makes this, pretty easy. Oop, I almost got smoked because I forgot I had Scuttle, which only allows you to go in a, you know, left or right. Okay, yeah, we're doing good. This is pretty easy. I probably shouldn't say things like that. That's the kind of things that, like, get you killed. But you know, whatever. There's a half-eaten legendary fruit over there. Feels bad. I would really like for this regeneration to be higher, but at this point, beggars can't be choosers. I think I saw it once at rare and didn't take it, and I think that was the highest I ever saw it at. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. I think we go wings. The fact that we will be affected by terrain 90% less. is pretty significant. Sure, we'll just take that last level of poison resist, you know? 75% poison resistance is really good. And honestly, that might be the highest poison resist you can get, just because, I mean, like, dodge caps at 75, you know? Like, I feel like it's a pretty, like, reasonable number to, like, in general end at. Okay, well, lucky dodge by me. Tail. Yeah, we are level 133. Holy crap. There's another sundial here. So that is another increased nighttime, which, again, I don't even really know why I'm doing that. I guess just because I liked it, but how do we... Oh, because we don't have minimalist, we actually can't remove that, or at least I don't know what I'm doing, which I think is more likely, because this game is really good. It has a lot of quality of life features that a lot of similar games don't possess. So to me, it would make sense that that I'm probably missing something. Okay. Sure, we'll take ability mainly just because we'll take Cortex, which is the base ability, or the base evolution that gives you ability, because we want to get Cortex, or we want to get Synapse, which is the big cooldown reduction one. I mean, so I guess the only thing that I'm like kind of worried about is I'm not 100% sure how the wow, legendary cooldown reduction, holy crap. I'm not 100% sure how it is going to work with the final boss. Like, I know there is things that you can take that are like, oh, decrease cataclysm damage and stuff, which I guess decreases how much damage you take from, like, when he summons meteors and stuff. So I'm gonna have to assume that that is pretty good. But that also does involve leveling during the fight, which, again, I'm not 100%. Oh, I just attacked on accident. Please don't hit anything. Oh, that... You would have seen me be quite upset, I won't lie to you. Let's go here. On damage, 50% of it is damage now. You know what's interesting? Self-damage says attack that deals damage to the users. I bet you... I have nothing to back this up to say that it is, but I bet you that that would count against dealing no damage. Because the fact that it specifically says an attack that is targeted against the user or whatever, I bet you that if we took that, we would lose out on our deal no damage, which would obviously be unfortunate. So we're gonna not risk that and just never know. Interesting. Honestly, I think the biggest thing for the mushrooms being on screen is honestly a lot less about seeing them, like okay, I'm gonna now go run down those mushrooms. And I think more about the fact that they're honestly kind of hard to see when you are like running away and trying not to get killed and stuff. So like just having them over it just makes it that much easier to actually process that they're there. So yeah, this is definitely a really insane run. Level 180 is, I mean, I don't think we've had anything come even close to this in the past. Like, I honestly couldn't tell you. Like, at this point, we're just taking everything, because there's kind of no reason not to. Stuns from any source. Oh, interesting. Double spines effects during turtle down. That's pretty good. I have a feeling this guy is going to walk up and attack me right as I'm molting. Oh, I had a little guy bring me food. Thanks, little guy. Yeah, I don't really know. It's funny, we spent all, we got level 3 Nocturnal, we hit, what, four of the sundials, and it's not even going to be nighttime for the final boss. But I do believe the final boss will take us some time, so I guess theoretically we will, oh, that's not good. Ooh, because since we're just going through and taking just whatever levels, I snap picked the when you get damaged, apply poison in an AoE. Oh man, I really hope that doesn't count as dealing damage, because that was just pure on me. That was my Discord, by the way. There's another one. When I'm recording this, I can't imagine anyone important messaging me, so it's probably some bot trying to scam me out of like my TF2 account or something, which I haven't played in like 15 years or something. Like Discord bots are weird. I guess because they're automated, they're not actually putting in like, whoa, almost got hit there. They're not actually putting in any work. And I guess if it works even a couple times, I guess you've successfully scammed someone, I guess. I don't get it, but I wonder if it's even possible to, oh, I just did a bunch of poison damage to all those guys. Well, we're about to find out. Not gonna lie, I can't imagine a world where you would be considered a pacifist if you used poison on a bunch of things. Oh, I didn't get hit. What it was is I didn't even realize, because it's on let me go read it, because I'm pretty sure it's on taking damage, right? On damaged. Oh, that's crazy. So I've been running around eating these mushrooms, and some of the mushrooms have been poison mushrooms, which means I'm taking damage, which means I am just pulsating AoE poison. That is interesting. It's funny. I think the first episode that I released of this, of the full release, I had a very stereotypical poison build. Like I got like a few giant mushrooms and increased my poison tick, and I had like poison jaws and stuff like that. And so I think it's funny that I thought that was like a good poison run, when I'm now realizing that I didn't even really have half of the poison stuff unlocked. So that is very interesting. I do have a feeling, though, that oh, that guy laid a trap, and I'm now stuck in it. I do have a feeling, for some reason, I just get the idea that all this poison damage that I'm doing will, in fact, oh, well, I also just shot out a tear on accident. I guess I shouldn't even have my hand on the mouse, right? Because I'm not using the mouse. So luckily, once again, we got lucky. Have the final boss die to the cataclysmic event. Interesting. Yeah, level 228, pretty good. Let's see if we unlocked pressure 8. Okay, so that poison did in fact mess up our unlocking that. That's a toughie. That's my bad. But hey, now you know. Don't do that. Alright, well, I hope you liked watching. I hope to see you guys next time. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that, and I'll see you next time.